Okay, friends, let me see here. Hang tight, let me turn the light on. Let's get into it. This week's meal prep idea, I originally thought I was going to make Ethiopian pinto beans and a, what kind of cornbread? I was going to make some kind of artichoke and cheddar spinach cornbread. But who didn't go to another market and get that vegan cheddar cheese? Nevertheless, let's figure out how we going to make this thing magical and be delicious all the same. Anyways, I pulled out the old nifty Instant Pot. We're still going to use the Ethiopian spice, Berbere, I think is how it's pronounced. I have a teaspoon of salt, 2 strips of kombu. It says it's a mildly salty and sweet kelp. Okay, they claim it'll give a good taste, but we'll find out. Okay, that may not even be necessarily Ethiopian, but hey, they say it's good in beans and soup. Let us be great. We're going to use 1 bay leaf. Okay, 1 whole red bell pepper, diced medium small. 1 large garden tomato because I wanted to use it before it decided to go crazy. We have a small red onion. Y'all know how it is with this garlic, minced. I don't too much measure this. Mind your own self business. But don't forget your garbage bowl. Don't forget to have your water in your sink ready. Yeah, that's part of this. Always, okay? And these beans equal up to 4 cups. Okay, this is 4 cups. They are already soaked. I soaked them for 48 hours, and this is how they swell up. So I didn't measure them when they was dried before I soaked them. But this is after 48 hours of soaking. This is what we have. I pulled out my see that ice still in there? Ain't even quite all the way thawed out. But this is homemade vegetable stock. So Instant Pot beans. I guess I'm going to have to make some kind of spinach and artichoke rice to go on the side of these beans because, like I said, Gladys didn't go back to the market. No, she didn't. But I'm going to cook these beans, okay? And then I'll come back and show y'all how to build a meal prep meal. Hopefully this will be enough for 5 days and a good sample for the people today because... yeah, let me make my beans and I'll be back, okay? Did I tell y'all I was going to put some red wine vinegar in the beans too? Because most beans need vinegar. And I may even drizzle a little bit of olive oil in the beans. You don't have to. I just like putting oil in my beans. Okay, now I'm going to saute my red onions and bell pepper. This is a whole one, I said. So let's turn this baby on saute. When it starts doing what it's doing, I'm gonna add the onions, I'm gonna add the bell pepper. I'm gonna wait a little while, saute the garlic for a little hot minute, acting like it's already ready. Not yet. But anyhow, I'm gonna add the garlic because we all know when garlic, it don't take much to burn it. And I think I should go back out and get me some more rosemary. So, yeah, that's another herb for the beans. I'm going to do that. But, yeah, onions, bell peppers, garlic, saute it 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going to throw in the tomatoes and cook them down a little bit. Then I'll add all of the spices and herbs, the beans and the liquid. Close the lid, 15 minutes. Let it naturally release the pressure, which will probably take roughly 10 minutes. Check my beans. Now, when I get to that point, that's when I'll come back and let you guys know what the deal is, if we need to tweak anything, because the cook is never hungry. You got it. Okay, let me go get my rosemary while this heating up. Wait a minute. Okay, y'all, it smells like I'm really doing some cooking in here. Right now, all we have is the red peppers, onions, garlic. All right, so Okay, we've sauteed these down for about 5 minutes or so. I made a bouquet for my bay leaf, the kelp, and the rosemary I went out and got. Okay, we're gonna throw that in. We are also gonna put in the 1 tablespoon of Ethiopian spice and 1 teaspoon of salt. You can adjust your seasonings according to your liking, but this is where I'm starting mine because I don't even know, right? Excuse me, y'all. Okay, and I'm also going to add 1 teaspoon of, oh, I know you lying trying to make me use a muscle I ain't got. So I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of this red wine vinegar, okay? In there just like that. We're gonna go ahead and add the beans and the vegetable stock right now. Let me go ahead and take this out. First, I'm gonna mix this up, okay? Okay, very good. Throw the beans in, the soaked for 48-hour beans, okay? If you don't soak yours, I'm sure you're gonna need to cook them in your pressure cooker, your Instant Pot, or whatever you're using on the stove for longer than 15 minutes, but I'm trying to make up for yesterday. So this here friend of mine is gonna be a friend of mine, okay? I'm stirring all the beans around, hopefully getting a little bit of all of that seasoning on everybody. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and get the vegetable stock and pour it in. This is not quite 4 cups. They cheated me, Amazon. Where's my other cup? This really be 3 cups. But okay. I'm rinsing this off so I won't waste none of my seasonings, y'all. Okay. Yes. Okay. Very good. Y'all, these beans gonna be good, bro. Okay. Stir it around real good. And yes, that piece of ice went in there. But it's gonna do what when he get to it? Exactly. I knew you would understand. Okay. So, okay. Now we're going to put the lid on. Make sure that it's on seal. We're gonna put it on pressure and we're gonna cook them for 15 minutes. It's gonna take a little longer than 15 minutes in case y'all don't remember the last time I told y'all about this thing. You hear that? That means it's trying to build to the heat level that it needs. When the seal, sorry y'all, when the seal here pops up, that's when the 15 minutes start. So don't think you're finna have beans in by 5 seconds. You're not. Be patient. This thing will do all the work. Once it's heated to the level where it needs to do, the 15 minutes will start, timer will go off. I'm gonna allow mine to naturally release. I'm not gonna remove this lid and rush it. I'm gonna let it naturally do what it do until this goes back down, which means it's safe to open. Don't get burned trying to be in a rush. If you don't have time to cook beans, I advise you to not cook beans, friend, okay? But anyhow, I might be back to show y'all this again, just in case for those who haven't seen what I'm speaking of. But right now, you see that that's flat. It's not even hot. I can touch it. No steam or nothing from heat. It's not ready. I'll be back when it's come to pressure and it start the timer. Let me wash some dishes. It's starting to make the noise. Can you see the steam? Let me see if I can help y'all see the steam that's coming. I can see it. Do you see it? Y'all see the little smoke that's coming? That's called steam, okay? You hear the noise? It's a little bit of water. I ain't crazy. But anyhow, look. Let me see. See it? Look. Yeah! When that thing pop up. Ooh, so nervous I'm too close to it. Ooh. But yeah, when it come up and the pressure seals the inside of this lid to the pot, it's a gasket in there for the seal, okay? When it's sealed, the timer will start. It hasn't started yet, so it takes about 5-6 minutes to build up to get right here, for it to start doing what it needs to do. Okay, y'all watching? Keep watching. Y'all see me? I need to do better. I should have. Forgive me. It's all right. Ooh, y'all see it dancing? I know y'all seen that. I recorded it so you could see it. Yep, it's up, but the timer ain't started. I ain't gonna even stay on here long enough for y'all to know when it starts. I just told you the common way that you know that this thing work. Once the lid, the little thing pop up, it's on seal, and the lid then popped up. This is to hold the pressure in. Now this, see that? Y'all finna get me burned up. But yes, this is here, and it's gonna start dancing when it finally build up to pressure. I'll be back when the beans are finished cooking at 15 minutes and show y'all how I'm talking about is dancing, and check our beans. Hang tight. This is gonna be a quick meal prep. We try and do it within an hour total. Let me get back to work. Y'all, I don't know what I did, but this thing ain't doing what it's supposed to be doing, but the timer went off. Y'all see that? Anyway, I'm gonna wait 10 minutes and see what happens. Maybe I forgot how to use this darn thing. These beans better be damn done. Excuse me. Okay. The front of this pot say 15 minutes. I think that means they've been sitting for 15 minutes. So now we're going to put it on vent. See what I'm talking about? Don't play with that. That's just like fire. Let it do what it do before you open this top. When this little baby drops back down, we'll open the lid. So let's just let it do what it do. Ooh. I can see a little bit of beads of water on this top. If I take it off, it'll shoot up fast, you know, and probably burn me up. I ain't going down through like that, Lisa. Not today, not ever. We're just gonna keep on waiting, y'all. Hopefully these beans be just as good as they smell. Yeah. If not, we're gonna tweak the seasoning and proceed right on. We're trying to get this meal prep together because, baby, I got to eat. Patience. It's a virtue. Not all of us have it. Y'all think watching it helps it go down faster? Probably not. Okay. It's getting quieter. More silent. Less noise. Okay. Man, it smells like I'm cooking up in this piece. Ooh. We can open the top now. It's still gonna be some steam come out this thing, so don't be no ding dong. You see that? Ooh. That gasket I was telling you about. Okay. Look at them beautiful beans. Ooh. I'm probably gonna put something in here to thicken this juice up a little bit, but I don't know yet. I'm gonna wait and let them just cool. Let me, y'all hold on. Let me get something. The cook as well. I might have put some of these back because just in case they're not real good, I don't want to eat out of them and have to waste that much, okay? This is our sample for the people. Okay. Oh, my God. They taste good, y'all. I just don't like the fact that they're wet like this. I may add a cornstarch slurry, and a little bit more Ethiopian spice because I want them to be, right? So let me get that. I'm gonna add another teaspoon in the slurry. Hang tight. Okay. Yes, I'm going to add 1 more teaspoon. Semi-heaping. I don't even taste that little kelp, whatever that was. I don't taste that too much. Okay. I'm going to use arrowroot powder as the thickening agent, not starch, because it was close. It was right here next to my Berbere spice. So what I'm going to do, let me use this other one because I don't want to get that in my, okay, so I'm going to start with 1 teaspoon. Okay. Then we're going to put, it seems like I can put arrowroot straight into this liquid, but in the event that I can't, I'm not. And instead of me using water, I'm using a little of the broth off of the beans to get this thing started, okay? Okay, let me see. Hold on. Hang tight. Let's get I can't remember how to use this stuff, but like, because I know starch is used like this. But it seemed like to me the reason I bought this is because it could go directly into the pot. But neither here nor there. That little drop is in there. And then I'm going to allow these beans to slightly cool. Let me see. Mix them up. Put that spice and stuff all down up and through there, girl. Get up in there. Get in there. These things smell so good. Lord, I wish y'all could smell them. But I can. Some reason I want to put some more. That just don't seem like it's going to do enough. Let's put a little bit more in here. Another teaspoon. 2 teaspoons total. Jeez, I'm over here making a mess on this side. I'm glad y'all can't see it. Anyway, it wouldn't matter if you could. Because cooking is sometimes messy. Okay? Look at that. See how messy I was? The powder poofed on my fingers. Ooh. Okay? And just a little bit more. I'm trying to keep the beans and other tomatoes and such in there. Okay? Mix that around up in there really, really well so we won't have any lumps and clumps and things of such. But yeah, it seemed like this arrowroot powder could go directly on top, just like I poured in that spice. Seemed like the reason that I bought it initially was because I read something about it can go directly instead of a slurry like cornstarch. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm gonna leave these beans be. See the little, let me see. I ain't gonna burn myself up trying to show y'all what we got. Don't forget to take it out whenever you get, when your beans finish cooling some. I'm gonna leave it in here so it can keep on steeping the seasoning, what's in there, into the beans while they cool down. I'm gonna allow these beans to cool while I cook my rice. The rice will not be in the video, but it'll pop up at the end for the making of the prep bowls. Okay, let's make me some rice, but without y'all. Maybe next time I'll show y'all how I make the rice, okay? Let me get to it. Okay, so everything is ready. Let me show you how we're gonna prepare each bowl. So I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna say 2 scoops of the beans because I like that. Beans. We're going to measure out some of the rice. Okay. Okay. This is a spinach and herb rice. The beans. Meal prep. Let me prepare our bowls, and then we ready for the week.